7 minutes now of the Drennan Winter Pole Championship Day 1. We're back on it. Pool. Stood behind Andy Bennett. Yeah, he was playing an F1 that he caught on this short pole swim. Quite a nice. In that time though, Paul Holland on the peg next door, he's also had an F1 and lost one, so I'm not sure exactly who's got what on here. All I know is every time I've walked past this part of the lake, Andy seemed to be catching the odd fish. Now, it's so hard to call with regard to the weights in terms of who's got what. Like, my sort of guess would be that that strip on high, where I've just done a little bit of filming over on Facebook, them high numbers on high will take most of the individual money today because they're fishing really, really well. We've got Charlie Young, Jack Danby and Phil Green all admitting to around about a ton. We had Lucas obviously admitted to £80 plus with an hour to go or thereabouts. I think it's going to end up being incredibly close. Now I don't know whether Andy's got that sort of weight or Paul. Can't really get too close to him here without skylining him, so I'm not going to do that. Nice to see some guys coming on, some comments. John Ferrier says, bet you're freezing, Tom. I've had to put my hoodie on, pal. I started off in just my windstopper, my t-shirt underneath, but I've had to upgrade to the hoodie because it was a bit nippy. Riley Jefferson says, hi, I'm Riley. Is this an open match? No, it's not an open match, mate. It's day 1 of the Drennan Winter Pole Championship, which is a 3-day here at Tunnel Barn, sponsored by Drennan. So basically it's a 3-day format, and at the end of the 3-day, the anglers with the lowest points make the frame or get the win. It's play the top 14, but it's a win that everyone wants. You get a nice Drennan pole and a load of cash if you win this. So biggest names in UK match fishing, we've got how many anglers? 120, I want to say 124 anglers here working that nailed one. Says, how many top kits has Paul Holland got set up? Well, I'm not sure, but maybe at the end we'll nip down the vault and then it's Paul actually. Now, for those who don't know, Paul and Andy are very good mates. They've actually drawn next to each other today. It's been a real ding-dong battle. Now, early on, if you'd asked me, I'd have said that Andy was leading the battle. But while I've been down here in this later part of the match, that's 2-1 to Paul in terms of fish count, although that did look like a smaller fish. But yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure who's in front. Maybe that the section's been won down there. I said if I'd have put money on where it had been won from, I would have said those early 20s down there maybe, but it didn't seem to be catching as many as Andy and Paul earlier, so I don't think they have. I think it's a 2-horse race for the section, but I could be wrong. A couple more questions coming in. Dave Brown Jr., who's your money on today, Tom? I'm going to say Jack Danby, mate. He was catching really well when I was behind him. Then again, my little mate Jordan, he's caught as well. I don't know. Jack Danby, if I'm sticking my neck out. Fred Davis, will you cover this each day, Tom? I will, Fred, yeah. I'll be here all 3 days doing coverage, mainly on Facebook. You'll see I've done quite a lot of feeds over there, but I do want to do the odd YouTube live as well, just to get some engagement over on this channel. And what you'll see on here that I'll do is I'll get down with Paul and Andy once the match finishes and just have a quick chat with them and see how they've got on, and I'll put your questions to them. So we've got a few questions coming in. Andy Pearson, is Jamie still catching? He was catching, mate. He was catching, yeah. Certainly up there in his section. I think Christian was just edging it from what I could tell, but neither of them really sort of letting on what they got. Jamie did seem to be having the tougher day. So I think Christian's probably just edging that section. Could be wrong though. Been wrong before on this. It's very difficult because you're flitting about between lakes. You're never really watching anyone for that long, if that makes sense. I mean, like Andy Bennett, as I said, up to now, every time I've been around here, he's been catching, which is why I sort of thought it'd be a good place to finish. But you come down here now, and as you can see, sort of 5 minutes into this video, he's not had a fish as yet. But when I walked down, he was playing one, so I don't know. Very, very difficult to see. Very, very close to call. But we're in the last minute of the match. Peter Burt, you're going live for the weigh-in. No, mate, I'm not. But there will be regular little catch shots and interviews, and of course the full results on the Catchmore Media Facebook page. So it's all not going to be live, but I'll try and get as many updates on there for you as I can. So the final few seconds of the match now, I think. Won't be long until we hear that final hooter. And then we can get down and see what Andy thinks of it all. See what he makes of the world. There we are, that's the all out. What did you make of that, Andy?
Hard.
Hard's the word. How's it gone, Paul?
Lost draw better, Thomas.
What weight we got?
Not a lot, mate. I caught one old F1.
One old one.
Yeah, just a few little stockies and perch. It's the way it goes, mate, isn't it? Stockies and perch. It's the way it goes, mate, isn't it?
It is.
Try again tomorrow, brother.
Sorry, I'm trying to just get the signal back on there.
What did you say, Thomas?
Not a lot with the words used, Andy. So I think, looking at it, it might be Andy who's won the Andy v Paul battle. Let's see what that means overall. Let's see what that means overall.